Episode begins with Ha-neul's flashback, where she remembers how she once easily trusted Kyungmin, who used to speak ill of her behind her back, ensuring that nobody believed her. Later, Kyungmin stole Ha-neul's dissertation, became a professor, while Ha-neul was left with nothing. Now, Jeong-woo has become someone Ha-neul trusts too easily, becoming a source of concern as his past trauma is affecting their relationship. Feeling vulnerable, Ha-neul decides to end her relationship with Jeong-woo because every time she trusts someone, her anxiety worsens. After the breakup, Jeong-woo decides to work for Dae-young and temporarily shifts to a different place. Meanwhile, Ha-neul's family observes that something has happened between them, leading to these changes. During this time, Ha-neul invites Hongran for drinks, and Jeong-woo also requests Dae-young for the same. Both find out about the breakup, and later, Dae-young reveals to Jeong-woo that he had asked Hongran for help to convince Ha-neul to join his clinic. Elsewhere, Ha-neul informs Hongran that Kyungmin is quitting his job because he is getting married. This triggers Ha-neul's anger as Kyungmin, who had stolen her dissertation, is now leaving the position she had worked hard for. They both party with friends and return home, finally relaxing and starting to miss each other. The next day, Jeong-woo arrives at Dae-young's clinic, starting his first day. During this time, Wolson receives a call for a blind date for Ha-neul, with the son of a hospital director looking for a doctor to become his wife. Wolseon is unsure if it's the right time for Ha-neul to go on a blind date, but ultimately reveals it to Ha-neul without disclosing that it's a blind date. Ha-neul meets the man, thinking he's interested in Seoul hospitals, but is shocked when he reveals the truth. He criticizes her and suggests that becoming a countryside hospital director is better than being a professor in Seoul. Angry and upset, Ha-neul rushes home to confront her mother. Wolseong, worried about Ha-neul's reaction, awaits her return and learns about the harsh words Ha-neul had to endure. Meanwhile, Ha-neul's uncle Taezeong goes to the rooftop, where Ha-neul is trying to calm herself. He asks her about the man she met, and upon hearing the details, he becomes angry. He reminisces about how easy it was to make her happy in childhood, expressing concern about how Wolseong can help Ha-neul overcome her depression. He then asks Ha-neul for a wish and takes her to a restaurant where Bada brings Wolson as well. They all place their orders and quickly leave so that the two women can talk. Wolson apologizes to Ha-neul and gives her a bank passbook and stamp that Ha-neul's father had set up for her. However, when Wolson realizes that her pride was built on her daughter's depression, she is not happy. She apologizes again to Ha-neul and tells her to use the money to enjoy life rather than seeking a job, wanting her to be happy. They eventually reconcile, and Taezeon returns with Bada, capturing moments of their family outing. Jeong-woo sees these pictures and becomes angry but tries to calm himself, repeatedly telling himself that there must be a reason to enjoy after going on a blind date, breaking someone's heart, and having fun. Elsewhere, Wolson asks Ha-neul if she misses Jeong-woo, to which she says yes, but also believes that their breakup was for the best. Wolseon disagrees, thinking Jeong-woo is a rare gem who could have amazed Ha-neul. She tells Ha-neul that since Jeong-woo came to their home, she observed him. Wolson always felt sorry for Jeong-woo, and when she saw them spending time together, she was happy, thinking they could support each other because they are so similar. She wished for them to find comfort in each other, and Jeong-woo could give Ha-neul the life that she couldn't provide. Hearing this, tears fill Ha-neul's eyes, and she starts missing Jeong-woo even more. The next morning, she wakes up and realizes that she accidentally sent a message to Jeong-woo, shocking her. Later, she goes to the rooftop to buy some vegetables, but pauses when she sees Jeong-woo sitting there. Jeong-woo casually asks her about the message, referring to her as his ex-girlfriend. Ha-neul tells him that she sent the message under the influence and tries to brush it off. Jeong-woo starts to leave, but comes back, asking if he can wait for her. He wants to wait until she feels better, and doesn't want her to come back to him until she's ready. He asks her to take care of herself, and then leaves, leaving Ha-neul in a good mood. He then arrives at the clinic with Dae-young and is shocked to see a full waiting room. However, he soon realizes that it's because of his return to the field. He receives responses that make him happy, but he is still traumatized by the events of the past and faints upon seeing blood. The next day, He prepares for his first surgery after returning but cannot perform it due to the trauma. The news spreads among the clinic workers, and Hong-gran reaches out to Ha-neul, asking about Jeong-woo's PTSD. The following day, Jeong-woo doesn't let go of his trauma but forces himself into the surgery room, where he is surprised to see Ha-neul present.